Welcome to Show Up and Glow. My name's Jalen. This is the Cozy Corner, a space created just for you to tune in and chill out. If this interests you, I invite you to find some headphones, a quiet space, and join me for a calming and comforting experience. If this is not for you, that is okay. I do appreciate you stopping by. As you notice yourself enjoying your stay, please be sure to like and subscribe for more of this calm and cozy vibe. Now let's get started. Today, I thought it would just be nice to sit with each other. Sometimes when you're going through something or you're feeling a little stressed, you just need a friend to sit with, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to be that friend to just sit here with you in the Cozy Corner. If you're new here, welcome. There are plenty of other videos you can explore after this one. Guided meditations, chatty, helpful tips, card readings, kind of a little bit of everything. So explore the channel. And if you're a regular, well, thank you so much for your continued support. It does mean the world. And I appreciate you being here with me today. So I thought while we hang out for a little bit together, we would finish a page in the coloring book I started long time ago. See if we can finish it at least. I received this coloring book from my Throne wish list, which is linked below. Throne is a fantastic platform where anonymous viewers and subscribers like you can gift me something off of my wish list, and this coloring book came from that. So again, whoever gifted me this, thank you so much. It has brought so much joy to me, and we use it here in the Cozy Corner. So I love that. So today we're going to finish coloring in cozy spaces. This is just such a sweet coloring book, and I love like all the pictures in it. Look at the back. Now I've been using colored pencils, as we know, but I've been seeing in my Instagram people doing coloring books like this, and then they'll use like 3 colors that are kind of the same, like all purple shades, and they'll do the coolest picture. They usually use markers though, but it's so cool because they'll make it look like it's a shadow, or it's like light from the TV, or it's something from the sun outside. It's so creative. Oh, I've never noticed this. They have the intro page, and then the next page has like all this detail. But then up here, it says, color yourself happy. In today's demanding world, managing our mental health is vital. Recent years have taken a toll on us, and that's why immersing ourselves in art has become an essential part of our self-care routine, bringing joy and inner peace. Absolutely. That's what we're doing here in the Cozy Corner, helping our mental health, bringing some peace to a very, very, very chaotic world. That's so cool. This is the one we started. Nice, lovely little airplane today. Okay. love the smell of colored pencils. Instantly grounding, instantly brings you to earth because they are made from the earth. So nice. Okay. Where do I begin? Let's see. Feel free to color along with me. Maybe do some studying, some reading, or just hang out and enjoy the cozy space and let your mind and your body fully relax. It's been a rainier than usual summer here where I live, which I love because also where I live gets to be over 100 degrees in the summer and then even hotter with a heat index. And it's been so nice. Like every other night we get like thunderstorms and little storms. It's so random. I've lived here my whole life and I don't understand, but global warming. It does make for kind of humid days sometimes, because then it still gets hot, but it's been so nice and peaceful just falling asleep. And then in the middle of the night, even last night, I was woken up by just the sound of like rain pitter-pattering on the roof, on the window. So nice. It does help to like relax the mind even more. I've really enjoyed creating new content and exploring a little bit more on the channel, like what I'm resonating with and what I think YouTube is missing. But it's hard. It's hard to like try to figure out the YouTube algorithm as a creator. You know, some weeks the videos really pop and you don't know why. And then another week it'll totally crash and I'm like, that was such a great video. And it's been another learning experience. It feels like when I first started at the channel, in 2022, so 3 years ago. It was kind of like trying and seeing what worked, and even then, I didn't really figure out the mysterious YouTube algorithm. But consistency and traction helped grow it. But now it just feels like, man, I know there's a space for us here. I know people need to calm down. We really need to calm down. But how do you get people to take that step to calm down, you know? Even myself, I find myself getting sucked into all the social media that will give you a headache at the end of the day because it's so fast paced and it's nonstop, or the news, which will make you feel even worse. And it's like, what is that resistance we have to slowing down? I mean, I even feel it in myself when I try sometimes. I will be on YouTube and I'll be watching videos of makeup tutorials or home things, or one of my favorites is Jade the Libra with her Halloween hauls. That one, I love that so much. I love her as a content creator. And it kind of relaxes me, but it keeps my brain up and engaged. And then something will come through my YouTube feed, like a slow living channel or a cozier channel. And it's like I want to click it, and I do, but then I start feeling so sleepy. And I start feeling so calm that then my brain freaks out and is like, you're not going to get anything done today. You can't be watching this right now. Save this for tonight. But then when tonight comes, I just sit and I scroll, or I turn the TV on, and the last thing I'm thinking about is a calm down video. Personally, when I'm feeling like super stressed, it's like I'm trying to keep my mind off of calming down for some weird reason, when I know that that's the only thing that's going to make me feel better. So I've been trying to incorporate a little bit more like calmer videos to start my morning, whether that's sound, like ambient sound videos, because really easing into your day is going to make your day that much better. And I've noticed lately that it's helping me. Whereas before I might just like quickly jump into, sorry, we're tracing and I gotta have full concentration. When I might watch like a silly video or a commentary or watch an influencer that I like in the morning, then my brain is like, oh, we're ready to go. Like it's just already like in go mode. But naturally, our bodies take just a little bit of time to wake up, fully incorporate to the day. We were just sleeping in la la land for sometimes 8 more hours or less hours. And to ease into it with just like gentle music has been so nice. And I started thinking about like the cozy corner. Well, yes, some of these videos might make you feel sleepy. Sometimes they can just help you in the morning as well, like before your day gets started, just to, I don't know, keep your brain off for a little bit, but still take like a cozy vibe into your day. I find in the morning when I'm listening to like ambient videos or things like that, I also am journaling or doing like writing the 3 pages out to just get thoughts out of my head from the night before maybe, or what I woke up with. And that's been helpful. Yeah, I mean, it's so simple, but to get yourself to do it, to turn on something calm when coffee wakes you up like crazy too much, or an energy drink or pre-workout or something with a ton of caffeine in it, when that's what you reach for in the morning, like your nervous system is already ready to go. And I think that you need that at some point, but there's something really gentle and peaceful about, even if you have your coffee or something kind of crazy, to get your heart rate up, to get your mind awake, for a sound to be softer. It's like this really nice balance. It's like a slow progression into the day you're going to have versus this like jolt of lots of music, lots of stuff going on, lots of images, social media, all that. So, do you have any cozy channels you're turning to in the morning, or do you only watch cozy videos at night? Tell me what's up. I really enjoy coloring books as a way to bring me back to the present moment, bring me back to calm. And especially when you don't have to focus on like how long you've been coloring. Like if you can just color with no clock, it's so stinking nice. Sometimes we go to the mountains in the summertime for a vacation, and I take my coloring books, I take my headphones, and to just color with no end in sight, like color till I want to stop. Time travel. Like I'm completely in one world of coloring, and I don't have to go fast, I don't have to go slow, I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. I just go at my pace, and it's like reclaiming a little bit of your power in the world and what you can control day to day. Can't control everything, but I can control my coloring. I can control what colors I choose. I can control how long I want to color for. I can control how many pages I want to color. Gosh, and it feels so nice to the nervous system to be able to choose that. What do you like to do? Do you like to play music, sing, dance, meditate, work out, play video games, take a walk, paint, draw, sketch? And maybe you're noticing that you don't have anything like that to do. I would recommend grabbing yourself a coloring book and some colored pencils or some markers and starting there. Because it can feel a little odd to come back to this stillness, to this slowness. And if you haven't really colored in a coloring book or coloring pages since you were a child, it just hits different as an adult. It really does. We're cruising right along. while I'm coloring this, I'm like, I haven't told you guys what I tried for the first time because I thought it might make me feel cozier. I learned very basically how to sew. Yeah, on a sewing machine. Not like stitching, like, no, on a sewing machine. And it's so stinking nice, but like to have sewing as a hobby, you need a lot of space, you need a lot of tables, you need a lot of room, and I don't really have that right now. So I have to go to my parents' house and do it. But it's been so relaxing and nice to like pick something up as an adult, try something new as an adult. I had never sewn before. It is in my blood. Both grandmas did it. My aunt does it. I think probably all my relatives honestly had to do it because they were like farm people. But I have never thought about trying. I've never thought about doing it. I was always amazed when I would go to my grandma's house in the summer and she would have quilting groups. And in her basement was just every single year giant quilts out on the quilting boards or tables where they're like pulled tight and they're sewing all the patterns together. And I remember just always being like, oh my God. And they did all that by hand and they would sit around the quilt and do it. And man, if that doesn't make me want to go back in time and just relive some of those years just to like reset myself, just to like reset everything that's happened since then as growing up. Because back then I understood what they were doing, obviously, but I didn't really put into my mind like the effort that took and the art and the talent that they were creating and producing out there. So a couple months ago, I was like, you know what? Well, first, let's back up. Let's rewind and walk you through the Jalen process of how this even came about. First, I saw a really cute, summery, flowy top online. And I was like, that looks like I could make that. Now we've gone down the rabbit hole. Just a quick thought. That looks like I could make that. Now we're watching YouTube videos. Now we're saving patterns. Now we're following social media accounts that sew. Now we're subscribing to people on YouTube who do sewing videos. Like, that's how quick it happens with me when I get onto something. So I saw a shirt I liked. I was like, I'm going to make that shirt. I'm not going to pay for that. I'm going to make that shirt. But then the other voice in my head was like, hey, maybe we walk before we run. Okay? Do you see her whole setup? Do you see how much fabric she has? Do you see all her tools? Do you see everything she's telling you that you need to have to make a shirt? Let's go baby steps. So that's what I've been doing. And I've had some ideas to create some stuff here for the Cozy Corner to sell and to kind of allow you to also immerse yourself in with things that we might talk about on the channel to use in your own home. So I'm playing around with that. But it is just so fun. It is so fun. And I highly encourage you, whatever, literally it could be coloring. Maybe you've never colored in a coloring book before. Let's go. Maybe you want to try those diamond paintings where you stick the little things and the little stickies and it makes those sounds all the way through. Maybe try that. Maybe you do pick up sewing. Maybe you do pick up gardening. Like, summertime sucks. Full stop. But summertime also allows us to capitalize on these final months before leading into what could be a dreary fall, a cold winter. And if you have these nice habits early on, before those kind of slower hunker down months happen, it can bring you a lot of joy when you're in those months. It can bring you some cozy that you've already created in the summertime when the days are long, the sun is hot, you don't want to be outside. Trying something new, getting your brain working. By the time it's wintertime and you're starting to feel like, I don't know what to do, I'm so sleepy, you might be like, let me pick up my crochet stuff. Let me crochet stuff. Let me finish that painting I was working on. Let me practice those card tricks I was watching. Also, my Instagram for some reason is like put me onto this like card trick guy, and I don't like it because it feels like the work of the devil, because could pick up any type of extracurricular. And why not do it in the summertime when summer sucks? I'm gonna double down on that. And for all you summer lovers, don't you dare come for me saying summer's cool. I saw something the other day that said the only reason we like summer is because in our childhood it was the only time where we were free to do whatever we want. Could it still ring true today in your adult life? Yes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so we didn't quite finish the picture because, again, don't rush me. Let me freaking do it in the time that I want to do it in. But before we wrap up, I just want to remind you that we do have our Patreon channel, which has music-free videos if you are not into the music or if you just want to support the channel. I so appreciate that. Also on Patreon, we are going to, well, we've started, but we're going to do one extra video a month on Patreon, kind of whatever. And then I am also working on guided meditation series and more type of like bundle package things over there that are longer form, you know, that you can listen to before you fall asleep, no YouTube ads, all that type of jazz. So Patreon is linked below if you're interested in that. What else? Ooh, on one of my videos, I had those recess drinks that are so delightful and really help just like give you a moment of zen. There's no alcohol in it. It's alcohol free. It's just adaptogens and natural things from the earth that help calm you down. I have a link below in my bio for an order percentage off. I don't think it's your first order. You might be able to use the code more than once. But I love that. Stock up on some of those if you've never tried them, or if you're low, get you some. That's it. Okay, here's where we got. It's cute. It's coming together. So this kind of looks like a plant I have. I call him Money Tree, and I've had him for like 10 years. Crazy. He fell off a shelf one time and I had to rescue him because like his whole like pot exploded and he broke a limb, and it was so sad and terrifying. But that was like when he was growing a lot, like a big boy. And so this is kind of like this little mouse's money tree, which I think is really cute. But that was really fun. I feel much calmer. I feel more relaxed. I feel just grateful and happy that I was able to be here with you today in the coziest corner in all the land, not just YouTube, in all the world. Again, if you're new here, plenty of other videos to check out on my channel. And if you are a regular and you just want to get some OG nostalgia videos for you, go check it out. Go check it out. Thank you so much for being here with me today. You could be anywhere on YouTube, and I greatly appreciate that you were here with me for just a little bit of time. I'll see you again real soon.